This video will talk about how to understand and read the nutrition facts food label. Reading a food label can be tricky and is often a source of confusion. Learning to read and understand food labels is a useful skill to have when grocery shopping for healthy food items that fit into your diet plan. This is how you do it. Number 1. First, look at the top of your food label and look at the amount of servings in a package or the number of servings per item or container. Serving sizes or the amount of servings per item is usually the most confusing part about reading a food label because we often do not eat just one portion of a food item, or an item that we think is one serving is in fact more. For example, a 36-ounce bottle of soda has 3 servings. You would then have to multiply all the below values on the food label by 3 to get an accurate picture of how much calories, fat, sugar, and etc. are in one 36-ounce bottle. That's a lot of math. Number 2. Check the total calories per serving. Make sure you know how many servings you will be eating of an item and multiply this number by the number of calories listed on the label. Next to this number is the section Calories from Fat, which determines that amount of calories that is exclusively from a fat in the product. Number 3. The total fat value represents that amount of all fats in an item, including saturated, unsaturated, and trans fat. It is important to remember that there are good fats and bad fats. Saturated and trans fats are the fats you want to limit or avoid, whereas unsaturated fats are known as the good or healthy fats. Number 4. The DASH diet recommends 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day. Therefore, looking at the amount of sodium an item has is important to meeting this recommendation. For in-between meal snacks, try to aim for less than 200 milligrams per serving, and for meals, try to aim for no more than 500 milligrams. Number 5. We recommend that you consume no more than 150 milligrams of cholesterol per day. Cholesterol comes from animal sources such as meats, butter, fish, eggs, and processed food items. When eating a snack or meal, aim for no more than 25 to 30 grams of cholesterol per serving. Number 6. Included in the category of total carbohydrates is dietary fiber and sugars. Dietary fiber plays an important role in weight control, blood cholesterol, and overall health. The recommended amount of fiber is 30 grams or more per day, so try and choose items with a higher fiber content. There really is no max amount of fiber you should eat. It is also important to try to avoid items with a high added sugar content. Number 7. The percent DV or daily value on a food label is the tricky part. We typically suggest you ignore this section of the food label. Just so you know, the percent daily value represents the percentage of each nutrient recommended based on a 2,000 calorie diet for an adult. One tip to remember, if an item has a high percentage of saturated fat, it is best to try and steer clear of this item. Understanding the food label is important when you are trying to live a healthier lifestyle. When following the DASH diet recommendations, it is important to be aware of the nutrients in the foods you consume. The nutrition facts label can help.